So not good.
Emily, T-minus 20 minutes.
Where'd you get that, kiddo? You're not old enough to have mommy's jewelry yet. Well, you could put that back where you found it, please.
I don't want to wear it. I just want to have it.
I know, but just not yet, okay?
To the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you have your permission slip for tomorrow's field trip?
3, 4, 5.
You know this is how your dad started making maps?
Yep, when I was a kid. I counted sidewalk squares too, so I could figure out how to scale my maps. Now, if we were to map this block, where do we start, remember?
Find the focal point.
Right, a fixed point that doesn't change like an anchor. Now, where would our fixed point be?
How about that yellow building?
Great. Now we need some landmarks.
What about those street lamps?
That's right. And how do we determine spatial relationships between landmarks?
Count the steps between each lamp?
Exactly.
1, 2.
No. Wait. Oh, come on.
You ready for a great day at school? Bye. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Attachment theory shares a common thread with the concept of object permanence. If you show an infant a ball and then hide that ball behind your back, the child has no idea where the ball has gone, only that it has disappeared and will never return. Until he learns object permanence, the ball's disappearance will be a traumatic event for the child.
How was school? What was the best thing that happened today?
There wasn't the best thing.
Okay. Was there a worse thing? Well, so how are you, Emily?
Fine.
You know, if you're building a castle, you need much bigger walls. These walls can withstand an onslaught of enemy arrows. But you gotta tell the castle guard to watch out for rabbits. I now pronounce these vitamin D fortified walls the castle of Carroty Rock. Eat your chicken and we'll build a moat out of gravy. Deal? Okay.
Thanks for coming in this morning.
Okay, this is so cute, but people don't frame their selfies well.
I'm re-energizing the medium.
Benedict Cumbercat II looks especially dapper.
Ah, well, he can't help it. The camera loves him. Oh. How's your thesis coming?
That's it? No chit-chat? No how are you?
Oh, no, we've moved well beyond the chit-chat stage in our relationship. What I want to know is, do you have any ideas?
Define idea.
Oh, well, education is meant to be a means to an end. The end is coming, my dear. You have to figure out a research topic. for your thesis.
I stopped by for a friendly visit.
This is me being friendly. It's called tough love. It's what advisors do.
Actually, you're my English advisor. I'm a psych major now.
Oh, that's right. This is what, your third major? I forgot. Well, then why aren't you having this conversation with your psychology advisor?
Because he says terrifying things like you need to decide on a research topic for your thesis.
You like your child psychology course. Why don't you do something with kids? Kids are fascinating.
Says the man with no kids.
If I had little kids, how would I deal with all of my overgrown ones like you who don't take my advice?
Fine. Hit me with your best shot.
My niece teaches a 4th grade class. Now, I am going to suggest that you go and you meet with her and you observe the class, and maybe it will lead to an idea.
Or it will lead to a cutthroat game of dodgeball.
Either way, it's a win-win.
I'm not sure exactly what it's on. Yeah. Okay. See what item is? Mm-hmm. Okay, good luck. Oh, hi. You must be Becca.
Sorry I'm late. I missed the bus. How can I help? Just give me a task. Is it Ms. or Mrs. Godfrey?
Please call me Amy. So my uncle tells me that you are looking for inspiration.
Well, possibly. My thesis is still in the gestation phase. But maybe I could be your unofficial teacher's assistant? I could start by observing the class.
Done.
Really? That's it? No interview?
Well, Uncle Walt says that you were his best student and I could use the help. So how about 10 to noon on weekdays?
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Then you can start right away. We are playing nature detective. The kids need to identify and draw 5 different types of plants.
Cool. I'll see who needs help.
Great. Thanks.
75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83.
What you doing?
Don't worry, I'm not some rando. I'm a field trip chaperone.
Making a map.
Really? Sounds cool. Can I see it?
Aren't you supposed to make me do my nature detective worksheet?
The fun thing about being a grown-up is you get to make your own rules. So first, I want to see your map. So detailed. These numbers on the side, is this to scale?
Can I buy map back now? I'm not done charting these trees.
As you were.
86, 87, 88, 89, 90.
It's open. Do we have plans tonight?
No, but I haven't seen you for a few days.
Sorry, Amber. I've been slammed with school.
I get it. I've been slammed at the yoga studio too. But being slammed is a state of mind. And the best way to get that out of your head is to put this mac and cheese into your mouth.
Classy.
It's my mom's recipe. It's the best mac and cheese you'll ever eat.
That is unreal.
It's my go-to comfort food. And I figured you could use some comfort, seeing as you just broke up with Jacob.
How do you know I just broke up with Jacob?
Please, Becca, it's been 6 months. That's your average relationship expiration date.
It's just, Jacob and I, we're always just going to be Jacob and I. It was never going to be us.
I would kill for an us.
Can you help me with my math?
Math isn't my strong suit.
It's 4th grade math.
And your point is? I'm kidding. Let me see what I can do. Oh, I actually know this. Okay, so first you're going to simplify the fraction. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Kelly, Carrie, Chris, and Alicia are my besties. We do everything together. Brian M, Brian S, and Brian D are the cutest boys. But Brian B is not cute at all, even though he's a Brian. Jen is the best at sports, and Sam has a miniature wiener dog named Orson.
What about Emily?
She barely talks since her mom died. Wait, where are you going? I'm not done telling you who everyone is.
How are you?
Fine.
You know what? That was a dumb question. People expect you to say you're fine. When you do, they're not even listening. Next time someone asks how you are, what if you gave them an answer that actually makes them think? Like, if you're sad, you could say, I'm a balloon without any air in it. Or if you're happy, you could say, I'm a sunny day at the beach, which is self-explanatory because what's happier than a sunny day at the beach? But the person who asks, how are you, is going to think about your answer because you didn't say, I'm fine, like they expected. They'll hear you in a way that they never have before. You know? I'm Becca. I don't think I said that yesterday.
Hi, Becca. You look different.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, and you talk a lot. You're like a kid.
I like you, Emily. You get me. Can we be friends?
We can be friends.
Cool.
So how are you today, Em?
On a sunny day at the beach.
You're what?
A sunny day at the beach.
Well, that sounds lovely. So it was a good day at school?
I made a new friend. Her name's Becca. And she's funny.
So it was a really good day. Well, how would you like a play date with Becca? How about this Thursday? Ask Becca to ask her parents, okay?
Thanks, Dad.
So talking about kids, you were in Amy's class. Did you come up with any kind of inspiration?
No. It's not their fault, though. They're all great kids. Darn them for all being so well adjusted.
Well, you don't necessarily have to do your thesis on a problem. How about friendship dynamics or playground hierarchy or, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. There is this one girl, Emily Williams. She breaks my heart. She's going through so much. Her mom passed away. Amy said it happened 2 years ago, but you can tell it's still raw.
So, you have something in common.
My mom died more than 2 years ago.
That's not what I meant.
Anyway, I don't think that there's anything to write about there.
You sure about that? There's no inspiration, there's no ideas, there's...
Not an avenue I'm interested in exploring. Hey, I was reading those lit journals outside your office, and I saw you got published again.
Well, it was just a little article on the Finnish origins of the Elven language and Tolkien's Lord of the Rings.
So much nerd just happened there.
Now, you can tease me all you want. I write about things that have affected me. You might try it someday.
Come on, someone unfreeze me. Emily, come play with us. I can't, I'm frozen.
Do you want to have a play date on Thursday? You can say no if you don't want to.
I'd love to have a play date. Have you been to Jackson's ice cream shop?
I love Jackson's.
Me too. I'll meet you there at 4. Wait! Unfreeze me before you go! You guys! This is so unfair! Guys? You ever feel like Sisyphus pushing that boulder up a hill?
Let me guess, you missed your bus.
Well, at least I'm consistent. So I have a boundaries question. Remember that little girl I was telling you about? Emily? She invited me for a play date. She was so sweet, I couldn't say no. Is that kosher for a teacher's assistant to go on a play date with a student?
Why do you think she asked you?
I think she thinks I'm fun.
Well, then I say do it. You better hurry up. I'm sure you're late to class.
Like I said, consistent.
Are one of those two, Becca?
No. There she is. Dad, this is Becca.
Hi, I'm Dad. Emily's dad. Nate. Sorry, Nate.
You were expecting a 9-year-old. I'm a TA in Emily's class.
Oh, right.
Tu ne m'avais pas dit, tu crois à ma âge?
Tu dis que l'âge est seulement un nombre, Papa. What's your favorite flavor? Mine's chocolate fudge or bubblegum.
So hard to decide. I think the only safe choice is to order them all and get the avalanche.
The avalanche is so big!
20 scoops. But if we finish, we get free hats.
Can I go on record and say I think it's a bad idea?
That's not a no, though, right?
One avalanche, please.
We have an avalanche warning.
Yes! Oh, it's the best day of my life. Okay, I have to focus if we want hats.
Do you know what happens if we don't get hats? Nothing. We'll have an unhat day, which is just as fun as a hat day if you ask me, because you don't need a hat to have fun. We do need a head, though, and we have 3 of those. So we're good.
You're weird.
Thank you.
So how long have you been a TA?
Since Monday. So far, so good.
Teaching's a noble profession. I can see why you'd want to do that.
Oh, I don't want to be a teacher.
Okay. Then why are you a teacher's assistant? I thought that was a stepping stone or something.
Yes, just not for me, I think.
I could use some help here.
Em, what's the best thing that's happened to you today?
This avalanche.
What's the best non-ice cream thing that's happened today?
Becca.
You might not want to be a teacher, but you certainly have a fan.
Actually, I have a friend.
Yeah, Dad. We're friends.
And maybe I will teach. Who knows? I'm just exploring career choices while I finish my master's.
What's your major?
That's actually a loaded question. My first major was English Lit.
Oh, yeah, that was my wife's major. She loves Shakespeare.
She had good taste. Nothing is either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. That one bounces around my head a lot, which is ironic because he's saying, don't think so much. Sorry to ramble, just, I wish we still used language like that.
Wow. I'm impressed. You're a font of information.
Oh, I'm 30 and still in college. I've turned thinking into a career.
What's wrong with that?
Tell that to my advisor.
You know, life makes hard choices for us. I say we just have as much fun as we can right now. Right, Em? As much fun as we can right now.
You know, she's so quiet, most people don't know how to talk to her, but I don't know, she lights up when she's around you.
You've got a good kid there.
Well, it wasn't all me. Honestly, I'm just trying not to undo all the good that her mom did.
But you're really good with her.
Well, this is the most fun play date I've ever had.
So you go on a lot of play dates?
No, this is my first one, actually.
Then how do you know it was a good one?
I think sometimes you just know.
Well, you're a pro at play dates.
Thanks. I gotta get Emily home, though, but she had a fantastic time.
Oh, I meant to ask about the French thing. It was really cute.
Yeah, Emily's mother was French, and we wanted to raise her bilingual, so I try to speak French to her as much as I can. I think Maggie would have wanted it that way. Em loves it because it's like her own secret language. But, thanks, Becca.
Anytime. H-E-L-P. Oh, man, P. That's peppers. Double time. Em, you want to turn? No? Okay. All right, let's try that again. H-E.
Daddy! Daddy!
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. I'm right here. You okay?
You were gone.
Daddy's never gonna leave you. It's just a nightmare. You're okay.
Hey. Hi.
Becca.
What are you...
I'm designing an interactive map for the school website.
Have you been here before? I could show you around. Of course, since you're designing a map, you probably know where everything is already. Stop me if I'm rambling. The words keep coming out. I have no control. Just words.
Aren't you late?
Why would you think I was late?
You were running so fast to class that you haven't caught your breath yet.
Oh, that. No, I was just doing my cardio. I've got lots of time. I had fun the other night.
So did we. You're all Emily's talked about. I haven't seen her that animated since... It's been a really long time.
Want to check out the art walk? The worst thing about being an art major is analyzing art. Art should be experienced, not analyzed.
I thought you were an English major.
My first major was English. My second was art. But studying painting took the fun out of it.
Emily gets super serious about her painting. And I see myself in that, and it scares me a little. When I'm on a deadline, I forget to enjoy the fact I get to draw maps for work. I mean, how awesome is that? I feel Em sees me, gets super serious about it, and she mimics me. I want to say, don't forget to have fun without sounding like such a dad.
It's the right kind of dad to sound like.
Thanks.
So, were you a map major? Is that a thing?
No, geography. But I love art. When I was a kid, I would draw these alternate universes of labyrinths and maps. I was obsessed. I didn't think I'd get to do it for a living, but those are my first maps.
Sounds like you found a way to keep the joy in it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I gotta go. I really was late when I was running past you like a crazy person.
Yeah, well, would you like to play miniature golf tomorrow? Emily would love to see you again.
Another play date?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good.
Okay.
That's your fifth hole-in-one!
That's it?
I knew I should have been worried when the cashier knew you by name.
Don't be a sore loser, Dad. I can't help it if she's amazing.
You hear that? I'm amazing.
I can still make an epic comeback.
Oh, please. I could beat you with my eyes closed.
Time to get serious.
Oh, so you were letting us take a lead, and now you're finally going to bring it on hole number 16?
Possible.
You can do it, Dad. You can do it. We're not.
Careful. Do you see it?
Oh.
Well, that's a water penalty, so might as well surrender now.
I never surrender. I can't tell you how good this has been for Emily.
The kids in your class have talked about her silence.
Talked or teased?
You know how kids are. If they don't understand something, they can be mean. Well, not all kids.
Emily started withdrawing when her mom was diagnosed with leukemia. Em was 6. She didn't understand, but she knew it was bad.
It's so hard.
After Maggie died, I took him to a counselor. He didn't give her the tools needed to deal with her grief. I tried to find other counselors. She stopped talking. Just shut down. You want some nachos?
It doesn't feel like the right moment to be chomping on nachos.
I have a hard time talking about this, so it might be easier if there's chips crunching in the background.
Then let the inappropriate chip crunching begin.
What worries me the most is I haven't seen Emily cry since she lost her mom.
Want to do it again? Let's try together.
Miss Howard, how's your thesis coming?
My thesis?
Yes, the one you were supposed to turn in an abstract for last week.
Oh, that one. It's coming.
Oh, so you have a topic.
No, but I think I might be onto something. I'm formulating.
Formulating. You sure that's not French for procrastinating?
Pretty sure. I'm running late though. Ready for some galactic fun?
Can't you come with us, Dad?
We talked about this, honey. I'd love to come, but I have to work today. But you're gonna have a lot of fun with Becca. She's your friend. Sorry, this deadline crept up on me, so.
Thanks for stepping at the last minute like this.
I'll be back in a few hours. Ready?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why do you think Saturn has rings but the Earth doesn't? Maybe Saturn felt like it wasn't pretty enough, so it decided to accessorize. But the Earth is beautiful just the way it is.
Do you really think that?
Sure. Everyone knows that too much bling can ruin a look. Come on. Next exhibit. Is that a new planet?
Mm-hmm. It's in a different galaxy. Galaxy no one on Earth has discovered yet.
Love that. I'm painting the galaxy your planet's in. You know, if you discover a new planet, you get to name it.
How about Backtune?
I like it.
Maybe Jupiter.
Jupiter's unique, and I like unique. I now pronounce this planet Jupiter of the Andromeda Galaxy.
Andromeda? Cool.
Let's check out the Hidden Wonders exhibit. I'll get us headphones. Hi. 2, please. Thanks. Emily?
Next comes Venus, often referred to as Earth's sister planet. Underneath her thin clouds lies the hellish upward landscape.
Emily?
Temperatures hot enough to melt lead.
Emily?
Becca?
Excuse me. Did you see the little girl that was just with me? Emily? Has anyone seen the little girl who was with me? She was this tall.
Becca? Becca?
Have you seen the little girl? She was with me earlier, long blonde hair. You have to find her. You have to help me find her. You have to find her.
Becca?
Emily! Okay, there you go. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Did anything happen?
I didn't know where you were.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. I didn't know where you were either. But we found each other. How do you feel?
I'm a balloon with no air in it.
I'm so sorry.
She okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She just had a full few hours.
Oopsie. Do you want to stay for some coffee? I just made a fresh pot.
I lost Emily
What?
at the planetarium. We were walking to an exhibit, and I turned around for like a second, and she was gone. And she was only out of my sight for like a few minutes. Nothing bad happened. Besides the losing her thing. That's obviously bad.
You want to know how many times I've lost Emily? 5 times. 5. Kids, they wander off. They're small, they're wily, they disappear. What matters is that you found her.
Maybe you shouldn't give me that much responsibility. You know, my track record there isn't stellar.
You're being way too hard on yourself. She's fine. You're fine. We're good.
I should go. Have a good night.
I couldn't find Becca.
Yeah, she told me. But it's okay. You're home, and Becca's really sorry she couldn't find you.
I don't like it when people disappear.
I don't like it either.
You won't disappear, will you, Daddy?
No. Not a chance. I'm your fixed point, Em. I'm not going anywhere. Come here.
Maybe child psychology isn't the right field for me. What if I emotionally traumatized Emily by losing her?
You are overreacting.
No, damage done in your formative years lasts a lifetime. That's way too much pressure. I shouldn't be allowed to work with kids.
Would you stop it? I am not going to let you quit again. You're a psychology major and you're sticking with it. You show real aptitude for this kind of work. Whether you want to see it or not, it doesn't make any difference. I see it, and I am not going to allow you to backslide anymore. You're going forward from this point. Am I clear?
When did you get so mean?
When I met you, you're nothing if not challenging. You late to class?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm dying to know what you're so excited to do at the mall.
Don't look at me. This was Emily's idea. She wanted to surprise you.
Dad, you wait here. We'll get you when we're ready. Let's get a pretty princess makeover.
You don't need a makeover. You are perfect just the way you are.
I really want one. Please? Please?
Okay, you're too young to understand this, but makeovers are a cultural construct of beauty used by our patriarchal society to keep women in subservient roles.
My mom always said beauty's in the inside, but it's always fun to make your outside sparkle.
Oh. Okay. But why wouldn't you want your dad to come in?
I don't want to do this with Dad.
Then it's time to sparkle. I had no idea it would be so much fun to be a pretty pink princess. Em? Where'd you get that?
Took it without asking.
You stole it? From here in the mall?
No. I took it from my dad's closet. It's my mom's favorite necklace.
Oh, I see.
He says I'm not old enough to have it yet, but I won't lose it. I promise. Will you tell him?
I think you should tell him.
But he'll be mad I took it.
If you're old enough to wear it, you're old enough to tell him that you took it. Don't you agree?
I love your dress.
Oh, thank you. Yours looks beautiful, too.
Thank you. Your crown is actually made of
Hello?
blue dr-
Come in.
Oh, I did not know royalty was in town. And at the mall, no less.
I have to show you something.
You went into my closet and took this without asking. We've talked about this, Em.
I know, but it's just...
Emily, can I talk to your dad for a second? Don't you think that took bravery for her to tell you that she took it? I mean, I know I'm not an expert in parenting, but it's hard to admit when you did something wrong. Maybe we should ask her why she took it. Sometimes the whys are more important than the how. Don't you think, Nate?
Emily, come back now.
Why did you take this? Why didn't you ask me first?
I tried to ask. It's just... I was afraid you'd say no. And I thought about it a lot. And I'm ready to wear it.
Emma, I want you to know you can always talk to me. You should never have to be afraid to ask me anything, okay, sweetie? I think you are old enough to wear it. And you're gonna take really good care of it.
Yeah.
Well, you knew exactly how to handle that. How'd you know to do that so well?
I know how kids think, I guess.
Do you deal with a lot of kids at the royal castle?
You may bow, my liege.
Oh.
Can I take Becca on a house tour?
Shouldn't we help your dad cook?
No, go. No, I can take care of the cooking.
This is where I do my paintings, and these are my paintbrushes, and this is my dad's room, and this is mine. Come on. That's my bed, and this is my favorite comforter. Oh, and my dad made these paintings. And that's my library. Do you want to borrow a book?
Is this your mom?
This one's my favorite.
Are you okay, Em? I shouldn't have asked how you are. We're beyond that boring question. What are you reading? The Velveteen Rabbit. I remember that book from when I was little. Can I? Weeks passed and the little rabbit grew very old and shabby, but the boy loved him just as much. He loved him so hard that he loved all of his whiskers off, and the pink lining to his ears turned gray, and his brown spots faded. He even began to lose his shape, and he scarcely looked like a rabbit anymore, except to the boy. To him, he was always beautiful, and that was all the little rabbit cared about. He didn't mind how he looked to other people, because the nursery magic had made him real. And when you're real, shabbiness doesn't matter. And then one day, the boy was ill. His face grew very flushed, and he talked in his sleep. And his little body was so hot that it burned the rabbit when he held him close. Strange people came and went in the nursery, and a light burned all night. And through it all, the little velveteen rabbit lay there, hidden from sight under the bedclothes. And he never stirred. For he was afraid if they found him, someone might take him away. And he knew that the boy needed him.
Becca, are you okay?
My mom read this to me when I was little. I guess she was getting me ready, but I didn't realize it. I lost my mom, like you did. And I miss her. I miss her a lot. Sometimes it hits me when I'm not expecting it, and I get sad.
Like right now? You're sad?
Yeah. But it's okay to be sad.
It is?
Absolutely.
You can borrow the Velveteen Rabbit if you want.
No. I think you should keep it.
Is that your normal dinner?
Lately, yep. School has me busy. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm busy, but top ramen thing is really just a bad habit. It's easy. And I like easy. You know what I mean. Top ramen is a low-cost investment meal.
My grandma and papa have a cool cabin. We're going there this weekend.
That sounds like fun.
You should come too. Can't she, Dad?
Weekend's a pretty big commitment, Emily. Becca already said how busy she was.
That's right. I did say that.
Oh, but we have so much fun. You can be unbusy for 2 days, right?
You make a compelling argument.
Okay. Becca doesn't think she's too busy. She's more than welcome. Emily is out like a light. Big day.
This has been nice.
What's nice is finally having an adult to talk with. It's refreshing.
I hope you don't mean me. Adult's a scary word.
I spend so much time working alone with him, so this is...
Nice?
Right. It's nice.
How many more times do you think we could say nice?
At least a dozen.
So, about the cabin, I don't want to impose on your family time.
You're not. Besides, my parents will be thrilled to see how well Em's doing. It's all because of you. So this kind of feels like a date.
Oh, it's not. Obviously. I mean, why would it be a date? You and I dating? I didn't mean to imply that dating you would be bad. It wouldn't. Dating you would be...
Nice.
Nice. Exactly. I'm a pro at first dates. It's the ones that come after that are tricky.
What's tricky about it?
Well, you eventually realize you're in a relationship, and relationships aren't my strong suit. So, my expiration date is typically 6 months.
Why is that? You don't have to tell me that.
No, I think I'm afraid of commitment because life is so unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but that person we meet that makes the unpredictable less scary. Like what I had with Maggie. That makes it all worth it.
Do you think that you could have that with someone again?
Honestly, I don't know. I hope so. I think she'd want me to find someone.
just a nightmare. I'm right here. Sorry.
No, don't be. I should go. Thanks again for dinner.
You're not going to want to hear this, but you have to. You gotta start your thesis, Becca. You're too indecisive. No, you have been indecisive ever since we met.
I chose my topic.
You know, you have to choose. What, you've chosen a topic?
I'm going to write about how kids deal with grief and how adults fail them by not giving them the proper tools to process their emotions. When Nate told me that Emily hadn't cried since her mom died, I started thinking, how many kids have trouble accessing their emotions when they go through something traumatic? We need to find better ways to talk to those kids. It's incredible to see how much Emily's changed since we started hanging out. How much she's grown and come out of her shell. I'm really having fun hanging out with her.
I've also noticed you've been spending a lot of time with Nate, too.
I make an impassioned speech, and that's what you get from it?
I'm just making an observation.
I thought you'd be happy that I finally chose something to write about.
No, I am. I just want you to be careful and not get, too close to the situation.
I'm not too close. And what does that even mean, anyway?
What I'm saying is you have to stay focused on what's really important right now. And that is finishing your thesis, graduating finally, and not wasting your time flirting with some guy you just met.
Stop. If I was a man, you wouldn't even start that sentence, so don't bother finishing it.
Becca!
I can flirt with whoever I want and finish my thesis, I assure you.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you were being unprofessional.
You didn't imply it. You said it.
Yeah, you're right. That was uncalled for. I just want you to succeed in everything. So.
I know. It's okay. I'm not mad. Much. But I have to go work on my papers, so I'll call you in a few days.
Okay.
I was just talking about you. Thinking about you. What? Hello? Hey, Nate.
Hey, Becca.
Hey, Nate. I said that already.
Say it again if you want.
2 times is charming, 3 times is a little weird.
Well, when we met at Jackson's, Emily said you were weird.
She was so right, so. How's Em?
Well, when we got home today, she put on her princess dress. So she, really liked having you over.
I liked being over.
That reminds me, you left your jacket over here. So, if you'd like, I could drop it off, in case you needed it.
You think I might need it urgently?
Well, I just didn't want you to get cold and find yourself in a jacketless situation.
True. You could bring it over. I could cook you dinner. Just give me an hour.
Okay. Sounds good. See you then.
I invited Nate over. He's on his way over now. What's wrong with me? My place is a mess. My place can't be a mess because he's gonna think I'm a mess. This is a disaster.
Calm down. This is great.
I also told him I'd cook for him.
But you can't cook.
I was in the moment. It just came out.
It's okay. You can do this. Can I just ask? You've never cared what your place looks like before. Why do you care now?
I dated boys before. He needs a man. He needs a woman with a woman's apartment and a woman who can cook. Why am I not cooking yet? When I said why am I not cooking yet, I meant why aren't you cooking yet? You came just in time. I was starting to get really cold.
Well, I knew there was an urgent jacket situation, so. There.
Thanks.
This looks amazing. Did you make this yourself?
I may have had some help from my upstairs neighbor. And by help, I mean she may have made the entire thing, but I did supply the dish.
Dish selection is the most important part of a good meal.
Do you notice that all we do together is eat? I feel like we're in a Julia Child movie.
Is there something else you'd rather be doing with me?
That's a loaded question.
I meant, maybe we could go to a movie. Not tonight, obviously, but we could make some plans.
Yeah, plans would be good.
So you're saying you want to make some plans?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. You ever feel stuck? Like you can see yourself moving forward, you just don't know how to take that first step?
Every single day of my life.
Yeah, me too.
Really? I would have thought first steps would be easy for map makers. Isn't that what maps are all about? Charting the unknown.
I can draw a map for someone else, no problem. It's just not myself.
Because you're standing in the middle of it. You need to take a step out so you know where you want to go.
Maybe you're right. I've been stuck in the same spot for a long time. Seems like maybe you are too.
In a way.
I have to relieve the babysitter.
Right, of course. Well, tell Emily I said hi.
Okay.
Cinderella broke her umbrella, stuck in the rain on the way to Coachella. Looked for a taxi she could take. How many left her in their wake? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's next? Em, wanna try?
Go for it, Em. Cinderella broke her umbrella, stuck.
You did so well. You tried.
Can I go back to the classroom and draw?
You don't want to try again? Okay. I'll see you after school when we go to your cabin.
Hi! Come here, you. Oh, I missed you.
Hey. Hey, how are you two?
Good to see you guys.
Becca, these are my parents, Chuck and Essie.
Oh, please, call us Graham and Pop. That's what we became as soon as this little one was born. And of all the names I've been called in my life, I'd say Graham was by far my favorite.
Let me help you with that bag.
Oh, it's fine. I can get it.
No one who makes my Emily so happy ever has to carry their own bag.
Oh. So, come on. So, what's your card game of choice? Oh, and it gets cold here at night, but I have lots of sweaters. Do you have any allergies? I'm allergic to everything. Freshly squeezed.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Emily.
Yes?
Come here. I baked your favorite cookies, and you can have one before dinner.
Yes!
Off you go. So, Becca, come in. Sit down. So, where are you from? Are you close to your family, or?
Can she get settled before you make her the cover story, Mom?
Don't make fun of your mother.
I don't mind questions. I was born in LA and raised by my grandparents. They're in Florida now. And then I moved up to San Fran for school.
Oh, where were your parents?
Well, my dad was never in the picture, and my mom passed away when I was 7.
We're sorry to hear that, Becca.
Becca, want to see Grandma and Pop's board games? They have every game ever. Want to look for shooting stars tonight? You'd see so many more stars here than in the city.
I am so down for that.
And Grant, did you know that on a clear moonless night, you can see up to 10,000 stars in the sky, and you can see the 5 brightest planets? Cool, right?
Yes.
We learned that at the planetarium.
I'm impressed. Fun. Emily is so much more talkative than when we last saw her.
She lights up around Becca. For the first time since Maggie died, I think Emily's gonna be okay.
I think so too.
And you will be staying in here.
You sure you don't mind giving up your room?
Oh, I've been too tall for this bed since my growth spurt at 17.
We had the same taste when we were teenagers. Garp is so good.
Yeah, but Owen Meany was the best.
Obviously.
Oh, something I wanted to show you. Yeah. It's one of my earlier sketchbooks.
Oh, the mazes you were telling me about.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You really were obsessive.
You might not be able to find an exit, though. Most of the mazes I drew back then led to dead ends.
Well, even without exits, they're beautiful.
So do you have a 2?
No, go fish.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, guys. Can we go walk off some of that dinner?
We'll be back by 9. Prime star watching time.
What if there aren't any shooting stars for us to see?
Then we'll look for some constellations. I promise we'll find some good ones.
I get your turn.
Oh, right. Do you have any 10s?
No. Go fish.
So why would a pirate come all the way out here to bury treasure?
I didn't say it was logical. I was a kid. Because after I had Emily, I realized how unique kid logic is.
Sounds like you're a pretty sweet kid.
Never found any treasure, though.
So what are you saying? You want to keep looking for it? Is that what you want to do?
You're just not going to let me live this down, are you?
Hey, if there's pirate treasure, I want in on it. Emily should be in on it, too. We could split it 3 ways.
I'm going to show you something.
I think the universe is on my side. Heaven and earth have finally aligned. Days are good.
Wow.
And that's the way it should be.
It's beautiful.
You sprinkle stardust on my
Nice.
pillowcase. It's like a moonbeam brushed across my face. Nights are good, and that's the way it should be. You make me sing, ooh, la la la. You make a girl go, ooh, I'm in love, love. Did you see that shooting star tonight?
Pretty good, huh?
It's
your turn.
Can you blame me for how much time I want to spend out here? Look at that.
It's beautiful.
It really is.
And I see colors in a different way. You make what doesn't matter fade to gray. Life is
This is so much better than that ear kiss.
Just have to be careful not to move too fast.
Make me sing, ooh.
I don't want to confuse Emily. So if
How long have we been here?
9:30.
Ah, star watching with Em. I'm so late. I'm so sorry, Em. I didn't mean it, really. I just lost track of time.
Come on.
I was just talking with your dad.
It's my fault we're late, kiddo.
It's both our faults. We just needed a little adult time.
She's my friend, Dad.
I should go talk to her.
No, it's me she's mad at. I'm such an idiot.
What do you mean?
Em was doing so well with you, and I just thought she'd be okay with you and I. But I have to stop thinking like that, because it's not just me. It's me and her.
Maybe we should stop seeing each other for a while after this weekend.
M's your number one. You should go check on her.
You ready for a great day at school? Hey, do you want to talk about what happened at the cabin?
No.
You want to play some frozen applesauce, Em?
No thanks.
Are you giving up that easily? I thought we had extra stomachs for dessert.
That's cows, Dad. We're not cows.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I surrender. Defeated by the avalanche.
Do you still miss her?
Your mom? Every day.
Me too. Sometimes I forget she's gone, and then it hurts again when I remember.
Hey, she's in our hearts forever. You know that, right?
I miss Becca too.
You're not still mad she missed out on Star watching with you?
She said she's sorry.
You know, I'm sorry too. You're right, Becca's your friend, and I know how much you like her.
You like her too.
That's true.
She can be both our friends.
Is that what you'd like?
Can we invite her over after school tomorrow? Will you call her?
Right now? Of course. I'll see if she can join us for dinner tomorrow night.
Okay, so I know we missed out on looking for shooting stars, and I wanted to make up for that. And I found a few in your room. You can open your eyes now.
I don't see anything.
Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Wow. This is amazing. Wow.
When you go to sleep at night, when you miss your mom, I want you to picture her in these stars, smiling down on you. Because she is always there, watching out for you. Even if you can't see her.
Thank you, Becca.
So we're okay?
Ça va, tu peux-tu marier avec Becca?
Nous sommes pas là maintenant. Bien, merci.
Hey.
So now that I have my daughter's approval, I am calling to officially ask you out. This is Nate, by the way.
Like I have so many other guys calling to ask me out.
You're a smart, funny, attractive woman. I'm sure college guys are lining up to ask you out.
I've dated enough college guys to know that I am done with college guys.
Wait, I'm sorry, so are you saying you don't want to go to the frat party Pi Beta Kappa Gamma Sigma Delta Omega tonight?
Was that every Greek letter that you know?
Basically, yeah.
Nate, I'd love to go out with you tonight, but...
No, don't say but. Say yes. But's my least favorite word.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Pick you up at 8.
You look like a dad. You look like my principal.
Be good for the babysitter, okay?
Well,
I love it. It's fun yet classy, sexy yet respectable, flirty yet fun. I know I said fun twice, but that's because it is.
Okay. I think I can live with that.
You've already gone out with Nate a few times. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I've already met his parents. His daughter approves of me. I just feel like now it actually means something. I can't believe you brought me back here for a rematch.
Because you hustled me. I didn't know you were a professional miniature golfer. So I've decided to level the playing field. You said you could beat me blindfolded. So.
Okay. I'm game. Put it on me.
All right. It's tight?
No, that's good. Okay.
So, all right.
Okay.
Can you see?
No.
No. All right. Here we go. Turn the club.
All set?
There you go. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me.
What happened?
You made a hole-in-one blind.
This was your idea.
What? What are you trying to punish me?
You like it.
Okay.
Just don't lead me into any ponds.
Not making any promises.
Here goes nothing.
Wow. On time again to class. Third time this week, Miss Howard. This surely must be a sign of end times.
No, sir. Just a validation of your mad teaching skills.
I see your brown-nosing has improved.
It's not brown-nosing if it's true.
Perhaps. I'm happy to see you applying yourself, because I'm not sure I should finish that thought. I don't want it to go to your head.
Take the risk. Finish the thought.
When you apply yourself, you're one of my brightest students, Becca. I'm really happy to see you taking it this seriously. Oh, go back to work.
I hope you have a good day, sweetheart.
Okay, Dad.
All right. Bye.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beaches, fairs, and plums. Tell me when your birthday comes. January, February.
Hey, Em. It's past your bedtime. Why don't you put on your pajamas?
Oh, but we're having so much fun. Can't I stay up a little later?
I think I gave you that answer 30 minutes ago. Now it's really time.
This has been really nice, hanging out with the two of you.
Yeah, almost feels like we're... there is something I wanted to talk with you about. You told me that 6 months was your relationship expiration date.
I did say that.
I understand. I get that. I do. But I like you, Becca.
I like you too.
And your expiration date scares me. Because I can't do this if I think you might run in 6 months. Like, I don't mean to put any pressure on you, but this is bigger than you and me. I have to think about Emily. So I need to know if you think you may run away for no reason 6 months from now.
Will you tuck me in, Becca?
To be continued. Go.
You comfy?
Mm-hmm. Are you?
Kinda.
You're my best friend, Becca.
Ditto, kiddo.
Move over.
I thought about what you said.
What is this? You've been using Emily. You've boiled her down into scientific terms and psychobabble.
No, you don't understand.
The psychological effects of losing a parent. This is all Emily's been to you? The whole time? A test subject?
No, you don't understand. I would never do anything to hurt Emily. If you just read the rest of it.
I've read enough.
Nate, please.
If it only had been me you had lied to, that would be one thing. But you lied to Emily. That's the part that hurts.
Let me explain.
I don't want your explanations, Becca. I want you to leave me and my daughter alone.
Nate, no, listen. I want this. I want us. I want all of it. I'm not gonna run.
How do you expect me to believe anything you say after you write something like this behind my back, behind my daughter's back? Please. Yours fighting?
Why are you mad at Becca?
Because I just found out that she... she's like a doctor. She wanted to help you, and that's a good thing. But she didn't tell the truth about some things. Really sorry, Em.
I ruined everything. I'm sure that's not true. I know it is. I finally found something that really mattered. And I ruined it. I ruined everything, Amber.
Weeks passed, and the little rabbit grew very old and shabby. But the boy loved him just as much. He loved him so hard that he loved all his whiskers off, and the pink line in his ears turned gray, and his brown spots faded.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to upset you, Em.
It's okay to be sad. Now, can I please be alone?
I can't talk anymore, Amber. We're all talked out. Breaking and entering is a felony.
Your friend Amber let me in.
I don't want to do this right now.
I read your thesis, Becca. It's brilliant. You're really going to floor people with this presentation.
No, I'm not. I'm quitting.
No. I won't allow it.
It's not up to you.
Oh, really? You know, I have been there for your English degree. I've been there for your art degree. I've been there through it all. And I have watched you find yourself by working with this little girl.
You're wrong. All I did was hurt everyone.
No. This is what you're supposed to do in your life, Becca. This is where you make your mark. This is where you grow up and be what you're supposed to be. The person you already are.
Nate thinks I was studying Emily. And now he hates me.
Oh, you know, you might be a lot of things, Becca, but you're not a coward. You know what Mark Twain said? Courage is not the lack of fear, it's acting in spite of it. Or something like that. I am so proud of what you wrote. And I am proud of you. And you should be too. Well, I'm looking forward to your presentation, Becca. Promise me you'll at least think about it. Mr. Williams, I'm Walt Godfrey.
Godfrey?
My niece Amy is Emily's teacher, and I am Becca's college advisor.
We're not interested in anything you have to say, Mr. Godfrey.
You see, now, I think you've got it all wrong, Mr. Williams. I think you should give Becca a chance. I think you let her explain.
I don't want explanations.
Well, I think you do, because I think that you love your daughter more than anything in the world, and Becca has helped Emily, and Emily has helped Becca more than you'll ever know. And now Becca is presenting what she has learned tomorrow in front of the thesis committee, and I think you should hear her out. And I think you should bring Emily here. See this? It's a drawing that your daughter did. Not because she was asked to, but because she wanted to. Nice to meet you. You have a beautiful garden.
Thank you for coming. My research centers around the psychological effects of losing a parent. I studied a shy girl who lost her mom and then stopped talking. A girl who shut herself off from the world. The idea of losing someone is so much more complicated than the word implies. You lose your keys, you lose a quarter, you don't lose a person. It just makes death sound so trivial. But it's one of those things that never gets easy to talk about, especially if you're a 9-year-old girl who doesn't want to accept that kind of permanence. A girl who... A girl who...
Go on.
The girl in my study, my subject, was me. I never got over the death of my mom. I never grew up. I always thought that growing up meant I had to let go. And I couldn't do that. So I just focused on having fun. But when you focus on fun, you never end up finishing anything, and then after a while, it feels like your life is floating past you. But then I met a friend named Emily, who also lost her mom. She's going through some of the same things I went through when I was her age. But she has the kind of support system I never had. She's surrounded by people who love her, which doesn't make her journey any easier. But one thing our friendship has shown me is that she's gonna get through this. I taught her how to have fun, and ironically, she taught me how to be an adult. Because she's wiser at 9 than I've ever been. Part of growing up means learning how to take care of yourself. I know how to do that now.
Excuse me? Can we ask questions?
Questions are normally reserved for the end, but go for it.
I miss you. You're my best friend. I was just wondering, can we have another play date?
You can have as many playdates as you want, as long as it's okay with your dad.
It's okay by me.
I missed you.
Miss you too.
I'm proud of you, girl. You know what the operative word is? Phew. Bye.
Greatest thesis presentation ever. See you later.
See ya.
Well,
okay, well, if we're gonna do this, we have to be totally and completely honest, and I have one last confession to make. Je parle français. I'm totally fluent. So when you guys were talking about me, I knew what you were saying. And I thought it was really cute.
so many degrees. Should have known one would be French.
No, actually, Rosetta Stone.
You did really good.
You think so?
Anyone up for a play date?
Ice cream?
Fine.
A Hallmark Movies and Mysteries presentation. When a letter is lost, there's a place where the message lives on.
We read only as far as we must, gleaning and gathering clues.
And a reason
Charlie has no idea they're supposed to meet in 3 days.
To deliver hope.
This is not a race we run, it is a journey.
Eric Mabius, Kristen Booth, in a story that will touch your heart. Signed, sealed, delivered. Tomorrow night at 9 on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.